Hey guys, it's your boy, Brad here, bringing you another awesome video! Ranking of fast food in Canada. Yeah, boys. I know we haven't done anything like this before. Before we do it, though, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. We're gonna get straight into this video here. We're gonna be doing, just to clarify, boys, we're gonna be doing fast foods that I have had myself. So we got all the ones listed down here. I haven't had every fast food in Canada. I mean, there are a couple more that like technically exist in Canada that I haven't done, but like we're only gonna count these ones because they're. I mean, like, there are other ones, like, people consider pizza fast food, right? I don't consider pizza fast food myself, like Montana's or Sicily or something like that. That's not fast food. Fast food's fucking shit, like McDonald's or Wendy's or Mary Brown's or whatever, right? Stuff that you have that's, like, just not good for you, and just, like, it's just bad for you, and it's, like, cheap. Well, it's not, like, cheap anymore, but you know what I mean? Like, it was meant to be cheap when it was cheap, and it's, like, but it tastes really good. But it tastes good because it's greasy and it's nasty. Yeah. So that's kind of fast food ranking here, boys. We got the classics here that I've had myself. We had the Subway, got the Taco Bell, the Burger King, Dairy Queen, Popeyes, obviously, Harvey's, and WKFC, Mary Brown's, McDonald's, and last but not least, Wendy's. All right, boys. So we got the list here. We got S, 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 A, B, C, D, and F. All right, boys. So let's get into the tier list here. We're gonna start with the first one here, Subway. Subway, man. What do I gotta say about Subway? I'll be honest with you, boys. I hate Subway. Subway sucks. One of the last places I'll ever go if I want to eat food. I like only eat it for nostalgia at this point because like Subway was never something I ever really liked. It was something I would eat as a kid because, or like as a teenager because like I wanted to get a sub. But like the good sub places weren't near me, so I had to settle with this crap. So I go to Subway and be like, yeah, good enough, Jose. So we're gonna put Subway. We're gonna start off pretty crap here. We're gonna put Subway in D because they do have some good things at Subway. You know, like those cookies are pretty good. I will say that the cookies are pretty good, and like their buns aren't bad, I guess. And sometimes they have okay deals, but like I don't know. Is there something about Subway? It's just nasty. Like the fact the meat is just fake, and that like. Those stories about it being like made, like the tuna is like made from like stuff shampoo's made from, things like that. It's just disgusting. I don't really know. I never really liked Subway. It's gotten worse for me over the years, to tell you the truth, and I'm just not a fan myself. I mean, like it's not the worst fast food ever, as you'll see, but it's pretty crap. To be quite honest, it's not very good. It's honestly one of my least favorite things to eat in general. I just it's nasty. It's like it's just a nostalgia thing. Like I said, it's yeah, there's nothing good from there, really. Sometimes they have good deals, but I don't know, boys. Next one, we got Taco Bell. Taco Bell is the classic. You know, you get the, what do you even get from Taco Bell? I don't know. I only get Taco Bell like once a year. Usually when I go down to see my brothers, because I don't get any Taco Bells around me. I barely have any fast food around me nowadays, but yeah, no, Taco Bell, it's not bad. It's weird, because like Taco Bell is really good, but we like to say that, you know, you like, it's good for shitting your pants, right? Because I always remember a story. My dad was when I was a kid. My dad went down to him and his buddies went down to Taco Bell after doing a band gig and all that, right? And they all got food poisoning from it afterwards. I remember. I'll never forget that. So like we wouldn't get Taco Bell very often when we got fast food as kids. And when my mom or like my dad or my parents, whatever, would get fast food for us, it'd be very rarely that we would get Taco Bell. It'd be like a once in a while treat kind of thing, right? They'd be like, oh, it's a long day today, and you did a good job of this, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Maybe, why don't we you feel like getting Taco Bell? I'm like, sure, why not, right? And then, oh, yeah, that's right, the Taco Bell near us closed. That's what it was, boys. I remember now. Yeah, it's been a long time, actually. Taco Bell's been closed for, like, I don't know where the closest one to me was when I lived back with my parents. Man, I think it was, like, 40 minutes away. Because they all closed around us in Canada. I remember they had those old ones that look like Egyptian buildings, is what we called them as kids, right? They all closed, and I'll never forget the one time I got Taco Bell and I had a rotten tomato in mine. I was chewing something hard. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I seen rotten tomato. My mom was pissed. And we never went to Taco Bell for years after that. So I started getting it as an adult. It's pretty good, actually. You're not going to lie. It's just expensive, I think, if I remember correctly. The thing is, I get it once a year. I can't remember very well how the prices are. I remember how it tastes. The service is pretty good. I never had that rotten tomato issue ever again. So we're going to put Taco Bell in B tier, I'm feeling, boys. I feel like it's the B tier at the very least. Like, it has some okay things to it, like I said. It's like, I don't know. I feel like it's not very like diverse in terms of its variety. I feel like you just kind of just get tacos there. And I know it's Taco Bell, but like I don't know. And like the fries are okay. They got Mountain Dew Baja Blast, which tastes like shit. So like yeah. Taco Bell is going in the B tier. Next we got Burger King here, boys. Burger King. I'm not a fan of at all. I actually think Burger King is an easy F tier for me. In my opinion, Burger King is one of the worst places to get fast food. It is disgusting. It's gross. It takes forever. It's expensive. I don't even like. I couldn't tell you what's on the menu because every time I get it, I'm like, this just sucks. Like I'd rather get McDonald's or get Wendy's or Harvey's or A&W or literally anything else, even Subway over that crap. It's yeah. Honestly, one of the worst fast food places in the world. I remember the only funny thing about Burger King was that what was it? The one where I used to live, they had the old Burger King design, right? I just remember like all day there'd be a steam going onto that place forever, or the roof, and you see her fucking going pounding all day, right? Yeah, Burger King sucks. The service sucks. I mean, it's not that bad actually, but like, if their service wasn't so bad, it would be D tier. But the service is atrocious at Burger King, and that's why it's F tier, because the service is so fucking bad, man. Like it's actually horrendous. I cannot stand the service there. That's the biggest thing that really brings it down. The food's not good, like I said, but they're like having bad service on top of that. I don't know, maybe it's just the one I went to, but like I feel like every Burger King I ever go to always has bad service. Like I said, the food's just not good. So yeah. Next is Dairy Queen. We do consider this because like they got burgers, and I know you mostly go for the ice cream. The burgers are like there's the burgers, right? And the burgers and the fast food, whatever. I think the chicken as well. It's okay, and that's just it. It's just okay. I remember my buddy's mom was just like, yeah, DQ burgers, that shit's good. That's really good. Better than McDonald's, better than Wendy's. One of the best burgers you ever get, right? So I tried it, and like, it's okay, I guess. The ice cream is pretty good, just gives you diarrhea. That's the only thing about it. Oh man, yeah, I'd say Dairy Queen's probably like a C tier. I want to say, yeah, it's not like F. It's weird. It's like it's really good, but the fucking diarrhea is brutal. And they got a good. Actually, no, we're gonna put it on B tier. We're gonna put it higher than Taco Bell. There we go. Put it higher than Taco Bell, I'd say, because the ice cream's pretty good. It's got a more. What I like about it is a diverse menu. See, you get all sorts of shit at Dairy Queen. What I like, right? Just the diarrhea is just, I don't know. I don't like the diarrhea. You shit your pants after you eat Burger Queen. It's good, but just shitting your pants, it sucks sometimes, right? Yeah, so we'll go on to the next one. We got Popeyes. Popeyes, man, Popeyes is good. I miss Popeyes, boys. Some people, they like Bear Brown's better. No way. Popeyes is so much better, man. Like I used to say Popeyes. Oh no, we'll get into that later when we got into KFC. What I'm gonna say with KFC, but yeah, no, I used to think that KFC is better than Popeyes. I'll say this now: it's not better than Popeyes, but it's pretty damn good. We're gonna easily put this at S tier. Popeyes is so good, actually. Those tenders, oh, that's just to die for. Like, it's not a huge menu. I mean, honestly, I just get the tenders most of the time. And like some Popeyes restaurants are better than others. So some Popeyes restaurants, you'll get what do we get? You'll get I'm trying to think of it now, boys. So one sec here. You get more tenders. There we go. Like the one we always went to in our hometown. There, they'd always give you extra. So you get like 5 piece, right? Just as an example. They give you like 6 or 7 pieces because I don't know if they're retarded or like what it was, but it was fucking awesome. You get tons of chicken. So like every time we get together, we always go to Popeyes. It would be sure to go to that one. And some Popeyes are actually pretty good for that. They usually give you extra. Most of them are pretty good. That one especially is good. Like sometimes I actually got like 5. I got like double the order one time. I got like 5 extra pieces on top of 5 extra pieces. I got 10 pieces because they're just either retarded or they just don't care. Or like I think it was the end of the day. I don't remember what it was, but it's so good, man. The only thing I don't like about Popeyes is that it's not very diverse. Like I said, like you mostly just get the tenders. Like I mean, the dark meat's okay there, but like I don't know. It's not that good though. It's just greasy. It's like, it's okay. It's not bad. But the tenders are so good. It's easy S tier for that. Now, next one. Harvey's. This is a bit of a weird one. Harvey's itself is easily S tier. All right. I say it's better than Popeyes because they got a better menu overall, and just it's just a better. better fast food place, I guess. Like, a bigger menu, and yeah, it just tastes better. You don't feel like shit after you eat it like you do at Popeyes sometimes, and nothing's really bad on there, unlike Popeyes where the biscuits kind of suck, but the fries are amazing. And so are Harvey's fries, actually. Those are amazing fries. And so are the milkshakes, and like, oh, so good. Harvey's is so good, man. Holy shit. Like, Harvey's would be SS tier if every Harvey's was as good as the one in my hometown. The Harvey's in my hometown, that place was SS tier, right? But like Harvey's in general, I'd say it's just S tier. Aside from the one where I live right now, only because they give you the Swiss Chalet fries, and the Swiss Chalet fries fucking suck. I can't stand them. I know people really like them. I think they're the worst fries ever. Honestly, they are so bad. I'd rather eat potatoes than eat those. Like, they're fucking horrible. They're absolutely horrible. And yeah, I don't like them. Don't like them one bit, boys. I honestly cannot stand those fries. But the Harvey's fries, oh, they're to die for. I remember when I was broke and dumb, I would always just buy Harvey's fries instead of eating actual food from my parents or whatever. When I go into work, I would just buy Harvey's fries, and they're so good. And people at work will always save them for me. It's like, oh man. But what I was trying to say about the location, the one in my hometown, man. So it would be SS tier because first of all, they give you the Harvey's fries, right? But not just that. They'd also give you Swiss Chalet, but you get like rotisserie chicken or like, right? So you get like a double leg dinner, or you get the quarter chicken. But the thing was, they give you extra fries, they give you extra onion rings, they give you extra everything. They give you extra chicken as well. So it's like, man, this place is great. So you wouldn't get double leg dinner. You get a quarter leg dinner, but they give you 2 pieces. It's kind of like the Popeyes. It was sick. And like, there was something about their burgers, it was just better. If every Harvey's was as good as that one, it'd be SS, hands down, best one, not even no questions asked. That Harvey's was god tier, man. That Harvey's was so fucking good. Shoutouts to them. They're still doing a good job. I haven't been there in a few years, but man, it's been like 2 years, I think, since I was last there, and it was still just as good last time, right? So if it's still that good, it'd be SS. But Harvey's in general would just be an S tier, I'd say, boys, which is not bad overall. A&W. This is a weird one, boys, because I know A&W in the States is like completely different to how it is in Canada, right? Because we're doing a Canada tier list, obviously. But yeah, like A&W in Canada is so good, man. It's so good. Like Pop for Burger, oh. And here's the secret, guys. When you're getting A&W, we're gonna put it in A tier first of all. But if you want to make A&W S tier, there is one way. You go to A&W in the morning time when they first open, but you can order burgers and shit, right? So I would always get the Grandpa burgers. At the time I was working the night crew, right? So I'd finish at like 6 or 7 or whatever, right? So Res, they would open. So I would go there. I wouldn't eat anything. I'd go there because I didn't really. Maybe I would eat. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So I'd go there. I'm starving to shit. Working a night crew, working my ass off, all that, whatever else, right? Get the burger. You would wait a long time to get it. It's the only thing I don't like. But man, because they would take it out fresh. It was like, it wasn't preheated or anything like that. They'd take it right out of the freezer and cook that bad boy right up, right? And, oh. Fresh A&W is unreal. It's so good. It would be S tier if it was always like fresh, but it's not always that way. Like, sometimes you get it's kind of dry and whatever. Like, the fries are really good, the root beer is really good, unless like you let the stupid paper straw soak in it, and it's disgusting. But yeah, no, the fries are really good, root beer is really good. It'd be S if it was as good in the morning as it is like all day around, right? But it's not, unfortunately. I'd say it's A tier. Overall, it's still pretty good. Everything on there is good. The burgers are amazing. Fries are pretty good. Onion rings are nasty. I can't stand those onion rings. Root beer, I love the fact that they're on root beer. So good. And yeah, easy A tier. Now KFC. My opinion on KFC has changed a lot over the years, boys. I used to think that KFC was like D or F tier, or for a little while. Like when I was a kid, KFC was like A, maybe S. Right? It was really good. The fries were good. The chicken was like. Oh, it's so good. I remember we got hot lunches at school. It was like, we never get KFC, but I only ever got it there. It was like, oh, this is so good. It was like, it wasn't too greasy. It was just the right amount of grease. The fries were delicious. It was perfect. And then as I got older, it just became worse. And then I didn't get it for a long time. And I moved to where I am now. And I get KFC here once in a while. It's like, you know what? This is actually really good. Like, it's not bad at all. It's just super greasy is the only thing I don't like about it. It's extremely freaking greasy. But other than that, it's pretty good, I would say. So like now if ever KFC is as good as this one, because I haven't been to other KFCs. I've only been to this one in like, honestly God, probably the last 10 years. That's the only KFC place I've ever been to. I would say it's A tier. It'd probably be S if it was the way it was when I was a kid. But I could be remembering wrong because I was a kid. But anyways, boys, yeah. So I would say easy A tier right now. It's pretty good, and they got a whole bunch of good deals on it, which I like. It's not as good as A&W, but like I like the deals. The deals, they have really good deals on the app right now. You know, 6 pieces for $10. It's not bad at all, right? It's a lot cheaper than most places, at least nowadays, anyways. Right? I mean, it's not actually cheap, but like compared to everything else, it's pretty cheap, right? And the popcorn chicken's okay. The dark meat's really good. The tenders are really good. They're not as good as Popeyes, but they're pretty good though. They're not bad at all. They do vegetable order once in a while. But it's not a big deal. I understand. So yeah, I'd say it's a pretty easy A tier. Now, Mary Brown's. I'm not sure how many of you boys are familiar with Mary Brown's, but where I live right now, we got Mary Brown's almost everywhere, right? I think it's back home. They have a lot of it now too. They just started opening up since I moved. But Mary Brown, I liked it at first when I first had it, but I don't know, as it gone on and I had KFC again, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like at first it's like Mary Brown's how KFC used to be, right? And now I'm like, I don't really know. It's weird. I had it the other day and it's like, this tastes like shit. Like, this just sucks. I didn't like it at all. The fries were good, and that was it. The tenders were nasty. Those are actually disgusting. Don't get the tenders no matter what you do. The tenders are actually nasty. And like, yeah, the tenders are nasty. They have the soft serve ice cream, I guess. It's extremely expensive, which I can't fucking stand. I really don't like how expensive it is. And the dark meat's okay. I don't know, the thing that disappointed me was they gave me like a chicken breast with the dark meat. It's like, seriously boys? Like, it's great to have all this skin on this, but like there's like no meat on this. It's all bone. Like, this sucks. So like I put it on C tier, I would say. I'm not sure, to be honest, because like some Mary Browns are okay, some aren't. Like the one I went to in the town I live in sucked, but the town I used to live in, it was okay there. I had a few months, like a month ago, and I was like, yeah, it's still just as good as it was back then. Maybe not as good. It's pretty good still. But like, I don't know, the one in this town just, I don't know. Like I said, Mary Brown, I'd say it's a C tier overall. It's like, I don't know, not to fill up the spot. Honestly, it's just how I feel. I don't know. It's like, it's a really weird one, to be honest. Why isn't I like it, but I don't like it? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Next, we got McDonald's. McDonald's is one of the strangest ones for fast food. Because it's not an S tier, definitely not. And I'm not sure entirely where I'm going to put it. Because, like, the McDoubles are the classic. That's the classic thing I get there, right? I don't like the Big Macs. The Quarter Pounder is pretty good. Chicken Nuggets is pretty good. The ice cream's pretty good. But, like, none of it's, like, really good. It's all just kind of whatever. And the prices aren't even that good anymore. I feel like McDonald's has gotten more expensive than most fast food places. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. There's just something about it. I don't know. It's weird. McDonald's is a really weird one. I would probably like put it in B tier overall. Like it's pretty good. It's better than Taco Bell. It's better than DQ as well. It's like, but it's like I would rather get KFC or A&W over it, especially if it's a good A&W. The one I live in right now, I had bad experiences with the A&W here, but like I don't know. Most A&Ws aren't like this one I live in right now, right? So that's why A&W is A tier because most A&Ws are pretty good. But this like McDonald's I live at right now, it's okay. It's just like, they're all okay. They take forever. Their service fucking sucks no matter which McDonald's you go to. Their service sucks. I don't know. I feel like the best thing is the ice cream and the breakfast sandwich. I don't know. I don't want to put it in A tier. It's not that good. Everything's just okay. Like, nothing's really good. It's just okay. So that's why I'd say it's B tier. Like, they got the best menu probably of any fast food place, but nothing's like amazing. Everything's just whatever, right? So B tier, easy. And then Wendy's. Oh, Wendy's. This one, boys, we don't even like need to like question it for this one. Wendy's is SS tier all the way. Best fucking fast food ever. Baconator, oh, the die for. Wendy's is weird too, because it's like the chicken is all right, and the rest, and like, what else is there that I get there? Like, that's what I mean. I don't really. I mostly just get Baconators when I go there, or like the Dave's Double and that. But holy shit, Baconators are so good, man. Holy fuck, they're so good. There's something about them. It's just like the right amount of grease, the right amount of bacon, the meat's just perfect. Like Wendy's is consistent across the board. No matter which Wendy's you go to, it's always good. It doesn't matter if you're going to. The only thing I find is like when you go to the big cities, I for some reason find like the huge cities, like in Toronto or something like that, the Wendy's there are like more greasy than others. I don't know if that's just me, but even then, I don't care. It's still just as good. Like it's the only fast food place that's as consistent across the board as every other one. The fries now are not bad at all. They're not the best fries, obviously, not the Harvey's fries, but they're pretty freaking good, man. They're pretty freaking good. And I'd say like, yeah, Wendy's is like, it's goated, man. It's the best fucking fast food in Canada by far. It's so good, man. So good. Like you can't even question it. That bacon, oh, I can eat those every day. I love Baconators, but that's the list there, boys. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments down there below. And yeah, leave a like as well. Subscribe to the Brud channel. We're gonna get up to the 300 subs pretty soon, assuming we're not there already. And more videos are coming on the way, as you can tell, boys. And thanks you all for watching. I hope you like the tier list here. And I'll leave the description for the tier list below if you want to make your own or submit it or whatever, boys. And I'll see you in the next video. Brud. Peace out, boys. Peace out, boys.